What attracted me to it is like, yeah, I don't have anything to, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just talking. And it's clear you have this demeanor about you that's black. So,
honestly, I think it's just I have a will even with a chair, and I think there's a lot of people, so I don't talk about it as much because I just. But
I don't hear anything up here.
Like I get the most meaningful messages from talking about it. It's just like I believe in God. And so, like the idea that like someone is famous or not famous or has status or doesn't have status, I just so wholeheartedly believe that in 4 generations, like I will be completely forgotten and no one will care. And I think that just like it just takes a lot of the pizzazz out of like special snowflake. And it takes a lot of the anxiety out of day-to-day business, the upside and the downside.
I got this sweatshirt.
I think a lot of people, this is side quest. So like,
But there is one.
people desire
There is my lighter
I
in
think it's
there.
usually a prerequisite for being an entrepreneur because there's just so many.
Yeah.
And so I think people have difficulty with that
It's
because
not in the bathroom either.
this thing. What does that mean from a behavior perspective? And so I see that there's 3 components to it. So you have mental toughness, you got mental resilience, and then you've got mental fortitude, and I'll define each of them. So toughness, I see as your fuse. How many bad things can occur in a row without you changing your behavior? That would be toughness. The next is fortitude. Seconds, probably better. Fortitude is once you surpass your fuse of bad things that can happen before your behavior changes. How steep is that curve of your behavior change? Is it a little drop, or is it you go ballistic and need to go, do heroin for 5 months? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just like something completely crazy, right? So that's the second element of it. And then the third element would be resilience, which is like, okay, how quickly do you bounce back? So what is the time between baseline behavior, that change in behavior, and then recurrence to the original baseline? And so if you think about those 3 vectors, to me, it's helpful so that I can think, okay, do I need to exhibit more mental toughness right now? Because the ideal scene is that just you have maxed mental toughness and so that nothing changes your behavior. But we are human and we are fallible and things do happen, right? And so if I am going to have my behavior change, then I want to think, okay, I want it to be as little of a steepness as possible in terms of my change, as little intensity. And then once I do notice that there's a change, then I need to execute resilience and say, okay, well, how quickly can I return to baseline? And so what's interesting about that is that all of those are behaviors rather than moods or emotions.